In all, 7 miles of docks and 23 miles of quays stretch along the Liverpool foreshore. In 1710, the Corporation of Liverpool started work on the world's first commercial wet dock, and by the end of the century, the city boasted a full dock system. Steam had revolutionised shipping, and this, combined with the Industrial Revolution and the opening up of the Americas, secured Liverpool's future as a trading city and a major port.
Liverpool's unique character has been influenced by a diverse mix of races: Welsh, Irish, West Indians, Africans and Chinese, and this has produced a population characterised by its vitality, resilience and extreme sense of humour. The city is also home to the oldest Chinese community in Britain. Liverpool had prospered from trade with the British West Indies and the American colonies during the 18th century. A latecomer to the triangular trade of cheap goods to Africa, slaves to the sugar plantations, and sugar, rum and tobacco home to England. Liverpool nevertheless came to dominate the slave trade until its abolition in 1807. The growth of the United States of America provided Liverpool with growing volumes of trade, and new docks opened on the Mersey in quick succession during the 1800s. The city was described as the gateway to the British Empire and the door to the New World. Between 1830 and 1930, over 9 million people left Liverpool by boat in search of a better life. In 1957, the Cavern Club began promoting its legendary riverboat shuffles. These were 4-hour dance cruises up and down the river. The Beatles played 4 times on the Royal Iris between 1961 and 1962. During this time, they changed their manager to Brian Epstein, ditched their leathers for smart suits, shirts and ties, and for their final show, they had replaced their drummer Pete Best with Ringo. Many bands played on the Royal Iris over the years, including Jerry and the Pacemakers, The Searchers, Acker Bilk, The Farm and Elvis Costello. If you're interested in finding out more about the Beatles, you can visit the award-winning attraction, The Beetle Story, which is based at the Albert Dock. The attraction takes visitors on an immersive journey through the lives, times, culture and music of the Beatles, and contains an impressive collection of fascinating memorabilia. The tall square brick tower close to the river is the ventilation shaft and pumping station for the Queensway Road Tunnel, one of 6 ventilation stations used to maintain fresh air within the tunnels at all times. It took 9 years to build Queensway, and it was opened in 1934 by King George V and Queen Mary. This is Woodside Terminal, Birkenhead. Please leave here for Woodside and U-boat Story. This is Woodside Terminal. If you look over towards Liverpool, you get a fine view of Liverpool's 2 cathedrals and the Museum of Liverpool. The museum is the largest newly built national museum in the UK for over 100 years. The story of Liverpool is told through displays, drawn from exhibits related to the city from National Museum Liverpool's entire collection. Visitors can explore how the port, its people, and their creative and sporting history have shaped the city. The red sandstone Anglican Cathedral, designed by Sir Giles Gilbert Scott when he was only 23, took 74 years to build and is the largest Anglican cathedral in the world. To the left, the delicate spires of the Metropolitan Catholic Cathedral of Christ the King top an enormous and beautiful stained glass lantern, which during the day projects a vivid display of light radiating throughout its interior.
A stunning vista of the waterfront takes your breath away. Liverpool's bid for World Heritage status was approved by UNESCO in July 2004. The award puts the city in the same league as the Taj Mahal and the Great Wall of China, and we now attract thousands more tourists to the city, within which beats a heart alive with musicians, poets, writers, artists, painters, sculptors, designers and architects. It also reflects the dramatic transformation in the River Mersey itself. It has recovered from being one of the most polluted rivers in Europe in the 1980s to become a haven for fish and wildlife and a focus for regeneration along the waterfront. It has more public sculpture than any UK city aside from Westminster, and it has more Georgian buildings than Bath. Looking to the waterside, this is the King's Dock area with its 10,600 capacity arena and conference centre. It accommodates events from rock and pop concerts to ice shows and international sporting events. Finally, the beautiful Liver Building is perhaps Liverpool's best known landmark. Based on a Chicago waterfront skyscraper, the building is topped by the famous Liver Birds, which stand nearly 6 metres high.